Guys, welcome back towards Illuminator 11, and if you are new to the channel, a really warm welcome to you. So today we are going to be asking the question, what are the divine masculines working through, and also what is best for the divine feminine to be doing or to do as well on your own journey whilst they're working through those things. And then so for that we've got 6 decks, 4 decks to do with the divine masculine, and one of them actually the Almost Tarot also to do with the divine feminine. And then we also have the messages through music, intuitive oracle, and also another one for the divine feminine. So also, just to say, I did put a post on the community page in relation to the Lionsgate portal Zoom that I am going to be doing, and it's going to be on the Thursday, the 3rd of August, because that's what, when I put a poll, most people voted for that. So if you are interested in coming to that, drop me an email. Check out the post, drop me an email, and then I'll be able to reply with further details. If you're looking to have a personal reading done, drop me an email, or a one-on-one session as well. Drop me an email for details. Okay, so let's check in to see. So thank you, angels. Starting with the Almost Tarot. What is the divine masculine working through right now? What is the divine masculine? What are the divine masculines working through right now? And then the ego struggles, divine masculine ego struggles and healing. What are the divine masculines working through right now? Thank you, angels. What are the divine masculines working through right now? Okay, and then we're also going to bring in divine masculine takes charge affirmations. Thank you, angels. What are the divine masculines working through right now? What are they working through? Okay, and then we'll also bring in the divine masculine comes home oracle. What are the divine masculines working through right now? Thank you, angels, in relation to coming home to their divine feminine. Anything else coming through from this deck about what they're working through? Okay, right. And then, thank you, angels. What are the divine masculines working through right now? Okay. And also, what does the divine feminine need to, or what is best for the divine feminine to be doing? Okay. Also bringing this one in again. What is best for the divine feminine to be doing as well on their own journey right now? What is best for the divine feminine to be doing on their own journey whilst divine masculine is working through things? Okay. And this one. And then what is best for the divine feminine to be doing or working through as well? Best for divine feminine to be doing whilst divine masculine is working through things for themselves. Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out here. Right. So I'm just going to turn these cards around so that I can see what is going on, and it's a bit easier for me because there's quite a few cards that have come out. Okay, just turn all these round. Okay, so as you know, all divine masculines are on different parts of their journey, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't when it comes to your journey. But we are going to see what these messages are, okay, about what they are working through on their own journey right now. Okay, so first card that we've got spiritual growth. So this is showing you that your divine masculine is working on their spiritual growth. And, their spiritual growth, their own spiritual path will be different from your path, but it's their growth in the way that it's meant to happen for them. So you're being shown here that they are opening up more to their true self, opening up more to connecting to their inner power, to the universe, to the creator, moving forward with their spiritual growth. So that's what they're working through right now. This is about awakening. This is about, opening up to their true path, to who they truly are. So they are working through, growing spiritually. So that's the first message. The next message that we've got here, we also have power. So this is about working through stepping more into their power or finding their power. This is about releasing things that have held them back from being in their power, programming the life that they've always lived, not really knowing their true self. They are working through all this right now so that they can find their power again. They can connect more to that divine power within and be able to step up into their divine masculine power to really be able to move forward on their path. So I really feel that they're working working through finding their power as well, and they're being helped from above. You know, that lightning shows that there is that help that's coming in, the power of the divine coming in as they open up to their spiritual growth on their spiritual path. There is the power coming in, you know, through their crown chakra, helping them to be able to find their own power again. So that is what they're working through. So they are going through changes is what's coming through here. The next card that we've got is rejuvenation. So they are also going through a time of rejuvenation with that power coming through them. You know, that light coming through from above. That's like rejuvenation for your divine masculine, helping them, you know, with the energetic help that comes in to be able to release the things that they need to let go of. So there's like a rejuvenation as they're opening up to their true self, to their spiritual path, working on releasing, you know, negative emotions and fears, you know, healing themselves. They are going through this time of rejuvenation. So there is a lot that's happening for your divine masculine that you may not be able to see. Things happening when it comes to their own growth and spiritual growth, and you know, when it comes to the energetic fields. That's what I'm really getting with these cards. And then we also have here emotional. So I feel that they may be feeling emotional, you know, as they start to open up to their true self, you know, starting to connect with their emotions, maybe something they've never done before, you know, starting to open up to being emotional in the ways that they've never done before. So they may be going through crying, they may be experiencing all sorts of things, or, you know, as they start to realize certain things about themselves, things that they're needing to heal, you know, they may be getting emotional as well. So this is what they're working through on their own journey. But this is also about connecting more to their emotions, you know, in ways that they'd never done before. So they are opening up to or working through all these things that are happening for them. And we also have here defensive. So, you know, they may be defensive to you. It may come across as they are defensive, but they are things that they're working through in their own life right now. You know, they are focused on that. So they may come across as defensive because this is something that they have to do by themselves. They have to work through these things. This is for their own healing, for their own spiritual path. We are all here to walk our own spiritual path. You know, yes, there is that connection between the two of you, but your ascension is yours alone. And, you know, even if you are twin flames, each person is moving forward on their own path. So they may come across as defensive to you because they are working through this change that is happening for them, you know, going through their spiritual growth and awakening, you know, as you have done on your spiritual path. That's something you had to do by yourself. And, you know, and it happens differently for each person. So, you know, they may come across as defensive, but it's because they're working through these things. And also, they are also working through releasing that defensiveness that they've had all this time, you know, being defensive towards you, their divine feminine. They're working through releasing that, you know, as they open up and grow spiritually, as they get this rejuvenation, releasing the fears, releasing, you know, everything that has been holding them back. They are also working through releasing being defensive. So this is something that they are releasing, even though they may still be defensive towards you right now, because they are working through these things. But it's also something that they are going to release, so that they can open up, you know, to coming forward to you to tell you of the love that they have for you. So those are the messages coming through. We also have here moving forward. So you're being shown from this deck as well that they are moving forward on their own path. They are moving forward. This is about moving forward, you know, this is like, you know, towards where they're meant to be, when it comes to their own life, when it comes to, you know, where they're being guided as well for themselves, when it comes to, you know, the things that they are here to do. But this is also about moving forward towards you. So they are also working through the things that they need to release, the things they need to let go of, the things that they need to work through so that they can be able to move forward towards you. So they are moving forward is what is coming through as well with this deck. Okay, and then the other cards that have come out. So we've got I am capable. So, they are also in this place where they are working on having confidence in themselves, trusting themselves to be capable of doing the things that they are here to do, releasing the insecurities. They're working through releasing all that to get into that place of being like, I am capable, I can do this, I can move forward towards my divine feminine. I release the fears. So they are working through, getting to that place of being capable where they've not been able to do certain things. They are stepping up more into their power and getting more into the energy of, I am capable, I can do this, and this is also about them being able to, or capable of, going through the healing that they need to go through, the things they need to release so that they can be able to move forward towards this life with you. They're also listening to their own inner guidance. So they are being guided. So this is something that they're learning. I feel that it's something that they're working through, whereas maybe before they've not really listened to their inner guidance. They are listening to their inner guidance. So they are being shown the way, is the message coming through here. I am healing my life. So they're working through healing their life to release the things that have held them back. They are saying to you, I am healing my life. So that time where they may seem defensive towards you is a time for them to heal their life. There are things happening that you cannot see that are going on to help them to release the past, the wounding, the trauma, all these things that have been holding them back, the fear, so they're letting you know that they are healing their life. And then they're also saying to you, I am finding my freedom. So that's also what they're working through right now. They're working through finding their freedom from the things that have held them back, programming, society, to stepping into their power to find their freedom, to step up, to stand up for themselves, to stand in their truth, finding their freedom within themselves, the freedom from their fear, from being in their mind too much and the negative thoughts, finding their freedom away from the karmic situation. So they're working through a lot of things right now. They're working through to find their freedom as well. So really powerful cards. We also have from this deck as well, which is the last one from this deck, I am breathing, meditating, and calming my mind. So this is something that I feel that they're learning as well, working through, finding that calm when it comes to their mind, because divine masculine's always been in their mind too much. I mean, you, the divine feminine, tend to be in your mind as well when you think about all sorts of things and worry about, whether they're moving forward towards you and all those things. So you can imagine for them who have been used to just being in the mind too much, so they're saying to you, I am breathing, meditating, and calming my mind. So they are working through starting practices or doing certain practices that they may not have done before, especially as they're going through spiritual growth, that help them to calm their mind. And breathing, that can be like doing the deep breaths, or and meditating, whatever meditating is for them, maybe going out in nature to calm their mind. So they're letting you know that they are doing this as well. Okay, and then moving on to this deck, we've got freedom as well. So they're saying to you, the more I work on myself and release more of what I need to release, the more I find freedom in myself and in my life. And the more I work towards being free to be with my divine feminine, freedom is my goal. So they are really working on finding their freedom in their life. Finding their freedom within themselves as they work on themselves is opening them up to find more of that freedom, to release things that have been holding them back. And they work towards, freedom in their 3D world as well. Maybe a karmic situation has been holding them back. They're working on freeing themselves from that. And as they're doing that, that's also helping them to be free to then be with you. So freedom is their goal. They're working on through finding their freedom. They're also saying to you here, perspective. As I am awakening, I am changing the way I view myself, as life, and many things. I am slowly but surely now starting to see things from a different and higher perspective. So they're letting you know that they're changing the way they see things. Where they've seen things in a particular way for a very long time, they're starting to change their view of things. And this is something that they're working through. This is also something that takes time, because they've been so, their views and limiting beliefs, all these things have been so embedded in them, but they are working through that. And they, especially as they're awakening, going through spiritual growth, they are starting to see things from a different and higher perspective. So that's something they're also working through. And then we also have lost. And it says, I am feeling rather lost in my life at the moment. Not sure what I am doing, where I am going, or what to do to change things in my life. I am trying to find my way. So they're letting you know that, like I said, some of these messages may relate to other divine masculines and not to others, but these cards came out. So they are letting you know they're also feeling lost. They are trying to find their way in their own life. This is not about, feeling lost when it comes to the love with you. This is about things in their life, not being sure of where they're going, when it comes to what they are here to do. And I feel these are things that they're working through to find out for themselves, especially as they're awakening and opening up to their spiritual growth and spiritual path. They start to think about those things as they start to see things differently. Where they've been feeling lost, it's like that's starting to open up to find out who they are, what they are desiring for their life, and what they need to do to change things, to be able to move forward towards the life that they're truly here to live. So they are also letting you know that they're working on trying to find their way. Okay. And they are also saying to you addictions. So I have addictions that I need to release first. Things that I've always known needed to go. I am now working on healing myself and on being free of these addictions. So they are also working through releasing addictions, whatever those addictions may be for them. For some it can be smoking, for some it can be gaming, it can be anything. So they are working through releasing those addictions as well. This is also about finding their freedom. And they're also saying the universe. And it says, I am now open to receiving the help, the healing, guidance, and support from the universe to help me move forward in my life so I can be who I am here to be, do what I'm here to do, and live the life that I'm here to live. So they're letting you know that they are opening up to connecting with the universe, with the creator, opening up to their true path. And as they're doing this is about also opening up to the receiving the help, the guidance. They're listening more to their inner guidance, came out in the other deck, to their healing as well. They say to you, I'm healing my life. And so all this help that's coming in, that power, that light that's coming in from above, helping to clear their energetic field, they are opening up to receiving all this, so that they can be able to move forward, to be who they're meant to be, to do what they're here to do, and to live the life that they're here to live. So they are working through connecting with the universe. This is new territory for them if they've never done that before. And, and they're working through this as well. Okay. And then we also have here, you are stuck with each other. They are stuck on you. They can't forget you and they can't move on, no matter how hard they try. You are the one, like a moth attracted by the flame. That's just the way it is. So they're realizing as well and working through this love that they have for you. Trying to understand it and what it means when they see the signs and synchronicities, realizing that they are stuck on you. That they have this love for you, even if they may have tried to run away from it, however hard they may have tried to run away, or however far they may have gone, they're realizing that you are the one. So this is something that they're working through as well when it comes to this love that they have for you, to really understand it and understand themselves and their own emotions, the way that they feel. They are also working through this. So they are stuck on you, is the message that's coming through here. Also, you are watched over by angels. At times, it will feel like nobody understands, that no other human being gets what you're going through or has felt this kind of pain. The angels want you to know that you are not alone and that you are understood. This pain will pass and miracles will come. You are loved and safe. So they're also learning that they're not alone. that they are watched over by angels. They have the universe. They're being shown signs of the angels being with them, of their spirit guides being with them, being helped as well on their path. And they've been through pain. They've felt all sorts of things, going through dark night of the soul. Whatever has been going on in their life, the divine masculine's life is not easy when they're not with their divine feminine, to help them to open up to the truth of who they really are. So they are also learning that they are watched over by the universe, by their angels as well. And then the last card, nothing will ever compare or come close to the way you feel, love or care for each other. Remember that you are valuable, and your twin flame knows deep within them that no other compares to you. So they are knowing deep within them. And this is something that I feel they are working through understanding. That nobody compares to you, their divine feminine. And that's what they're showing you as well. The angels are showing you with this card, that they are opening up to this, to realizing that nobody else compares to you. So this is going to help them to move forward towards you. And the cards that have come out to finish off for the divine masculines, so they are saying to you, of course I forgive you. So if certain things had happened, some people get into a place where, they may have, you may be the one where they've felt like they needed to forgive, you felt like they needed to forgive you, or no, the other way, they felt like, they may have put blame on you. That's the message coming through. They may have put blame on you about things that happened before, and and then you may still be thinking maybe they're still holding on to that, but they put that blame because they were not opening up to facing things for themselves. And they're saying to you, of course I forgive you, that whatever that happened in the past, I'm starting to understand things better now, to see my part in the whole thing. And they're saying to you, of course I forgive you. So if this is something that you may be holding on to, thinking, I wonder whether they forgive me, because they put that blame on me, they're saying to you, of course I forgive you. They're also saying to you, travel. So I feel this is about them traveling, moving forward towards you. We had the card about moving forward. They're showing you here that they are moving forward in the things that they're doing, the things that they're working through. They're traveling towards you. This can be about them traveling from another country to you, their divine feminine, but they're showing you that they are coming. They are also saying to you, I will be there. So they're saying, I am going to make it. I will be there, because, they're realizing more of this love that they have for you. So they're saying to you, I will be there. This is about coming home to you. They're saying, I will be there. And believe has also come out. So 111, you may be seeing 111 or 1111. This is about believing in the love, believing in them to find their way, because they're saying to you, I will be there. And I feel that they're also opening up to believing. They're seeing signs as well, 111, 1111, and that's about them believing in the path that they're being guided, believing in the signs and synchronicities that they're receiving. So this is something that they're working through as well, coming out of the place of doubt or not believing in anything and opening up to believing. So that's the message is coming through about what the divine masculine is working through. So what it is that is best for you to do as a divine feminine during this time. So let's see the cards that have come out for you. So first message is fear. So it's about you releasing fear. What's best for you to do on your journey right now is to release fear. Fear about whether they will come, when they will come, fear about the past, maybe wondering if they've forgiven you, about when they put blame on you about something. Release all the fear. Release the things of the past. Release worries about the future. Be in the present moment. So, it's about you releasing those false experiences that appear to be real, because when you don't, you get a thought in your mind and then it becomes bigger and bigger, and you end up with getting yourself into this anxiety and panic. So it's about you releasing the fear. So that's what you're being asked to do right now. What's best for you to do is to let go of any fear when it comes to your journey. And know that the delays are necessary. So whatever delays are happening, they are necessary. As you can see, your divine masculine is working through a lot of things for themselves right now in their own life. So the delays are necessary. It's about understanding that the delays are all part of divine timing to help them to get through what they need to do. To get through. So the delays are necessary. And then also all is well. So it's about you understanding that all is well when it comes to your journey. It's about trusting, believing that all is well, and letting go of any fear. In fact, it's about knowing. Thank you, angels. It's about knowing that all is well. That's when you know in your heart that all is well, and trust and have unwavering faith that all is well, and everything will come in at the perfect time. When it gets a bit too much, give it to heaven. Throw your hands up to heaven and trust that everything is going to be okay. So that's what you can do. When you're starting to get into fear, give it to heaven. And the last message from this deck, you will see each other again, trust. So that's what you have to do to get into that place of knowing, of trusting that you will see each other again. Trust the universe is guiding you and your twin flame back together. Trust that your twin flame is on their way and fully intends to reach out to you soon. You may see spiders or 222 at this time. Keep the faith. So this is about you keeping the faith. And this message came strongly in the short that I did this morning from the angels. Do check that out if you haven't seen it. So, it's about you knowing that the universe has got this. That's why the delays are there to help your divine masculine, because the universe, the creator, sees the bigger picture, knows all the things that are happening with your divine masculine that you may not know. So it's about you trusting. Have that unwavering faith. Okay, and also other things for you to do in the meantime is to be independent, to learn your independence. This is about releasing the codependency. This is about releasing, things that have the insecurities and all the things that have held you back as well, to find your own independence and stand strong on your own path as a divine feminine. The more you are independent, the more that helps your journey as well. It also helps your divine masculine to find their independence in their own life. You don't have to depend on them. You are whole and complete as you are, or anyone. So it's about you finding your independence as well, and that really helps you to move forward on your own life. It's best for you to find your own independence when it comes to your journey. Okay, and then what else is best for you, the divine feminine? So we also have here, take all the time you need. Patience has been my biggest lesson on this journey. I am patient. So it's also best for you to be patient. That's the message coming through. Release the fear and be patient. Where you may see yourself as having been patient, being patient, and even more patient. So that's the message coming through. It's all about having faith. It's all about surrendering. And it's all about, being patient. So that's the message that's coming through. So it's about you being patient, and it's best for you to be patient. And then also, love is my driving force. So it's about knowing that love is what is driving you. When it comes to this love, it drives you in your life. It's like, the blood that pumps in you to help you to move forward. And that's in your day-to-day life, but also when it comes to this love. And then we also have the love I feel for you is immeasurable. So it's about you. What's best for you to do is to focus just on the love that you feel. Focus on the love you feel in your heart, and that's going to help you to keep moving forward in the time of patience. And then also here, my days of sadness and pain are long gone. I am happy in myself and I love my life. So this is about you loving your life. That's the best thing for you to do as a divine feminine on your journey, to release the sadness, to release the pain that you've been holding on to or are still holding on to when it comes to your divine masculine. It's best for you to heal that, to release that, to work through that, because when you have the sadness, when you have the pain, when you have the fear, this is what is going on with you. And these are things that you need to work on within yourself to release, so that you are free from all that. You find your independence from all that pain and sadness and fear. So it's about you working through that, so that you get into that place of being happy in yourself, even without your divine masculine. They're with you in the physical, because they're always with you. So you have to find that happiness in yourself, and you are responsible for your own happiness, and love your life. So it's best for you to find your happiness and to love your life. And the last card that came out for you, you are forever in my heart and soul. For me, it has always been, and it will always be you. So this is about you knowing in yourself that, in your heart and soul, it is just your divine masculine, where you have just that love for them. So it's about you, standing strong and truthful to your own heart, to your own soul. You're getting the guidance. You know the messages that are coming through for you. No one else outside of you can tell you about your journey apart from yourself. So it's about trusting in that love, trusting in the way that you feel in your heart and your soul, and and standing strong when it comes to that. So these are the things that are best for you to do, and also what your divine masculine is working through. I hope you have a great day, guys. Sending you also